Welcome, fellow hunters. My name is Nuzcraft, and this is my Let's Play of Monster Hunter Rise. Today we're going to be taking on a brand new monster here in the 6-star village. We're going to be fighting the Thundering Voice Tigrex. Our client is the Frost Islands Fugitive. I heard roars echoing all over, no idea where they come from. I fear it might be a Tigrex. Wherever I hide, the growling follows. Please, I beg you, hunt the source of that sound before it catches up to me.
Good luck.
And so this should be a lot of fun. We've already eaten our dango. We've already filled out our item set. Our armor is the same as our previous hunt, where we've got the Anjanath Gunlance. We're using the wide shelling hunting style as opposed to full burst with blast dash, and so hopefully we can get a kill on this monster. Tigrex is definitely a challenging hunt. It is really fast, it's agile, and it can do quite a bit of damage. So we're going to be looking to break its claws, which should knock it over and potentially slow it down a little bit. And then do a bunch of damage to the head. One of the more iconic monsters from Monster Hunter, introduced in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, or Monster Hunter Global 2nd G. It looks like it eats meat. Tinged meat. I don't remember using that often, but you know what? We'll do it today. We'll see if we can get it to eat some tinged meat.
Not now.
So that should be fun. One thing that I think has been in the game with regard to Tigrex is that if they are enraged and you flash them, they can be a lot more manageable. There we go. Let's get some attack or some affinity from those nice little squids. And so we might look to do that as well. We might look to throw some flash bombs to distract it so that we can get some damage in while it's angry.
I put down some food! There's the target. Be careful!
I was trying to do my thing. I was facing the wrong direction. And I tried to do my wire bug thing. It didn't seem to work. Okay. Right in the chest.
Here it comes!
It's angry.
This
See if we
should
can...
lure him in. Come on, concentrate!
Looks like we missed our worm steak.
I'm gonna get you!
Not sure how we can keep missing a worm steak on a blind Tigrex, but you know what? I don't know how we dodged that. Ooh, double hit. Alright, we need to reload. We need to heal. Then we can come back at the Tigrex. We do have that poison toad. Maybe we look at doing that. I should have waited to do the tinged meats until it looked like it was hungry. So I would not be surprised if part of what it's doing here... No, it's not looking for food. But it is angry. I don't know if we got it poisoned. We got ourselves poisoned. Oh yeah, it's poisoned. Part of that could be from Louise. I didn't have any wire bugs left. We're gonna guard through this. Heal up a little bit. All right. I always guard just a little bit too late on it. Yeah, it's kind of scary when it runs right at you like that.
There's more where that came from.
Nice.
You're done for. This one's gonna hit hard.
I'm gonna guard through this. Heal up just a smidge. Let's see if we can go for this other claw. And look at that. We got
Here comes the pain.
the KO.
Take that.
Look at that.
Come on, concentrate.
Perfect. Oh no. And is it running away? I think it's running away.
Oh no, you
So that
don't.
ending bit was actually really good. Right? We were able to do a little bit of damage. We were able to get a knockdown by breaking a claw. We were able to get a KO. The other claw. Very, very good. So you can kind of see how Tigrex can be a challenge. You know, there's a few points in there where we were just like, I'm gonna sit behind my shield. And it was at those points when we're happy we have guard 1. I think it's actually eating food. Oh, it's sleeping. Okay, so we're just gonna do this.
Here it comes. Be careful.
hey, it's ready for capture. We're gonna do that.
Placing a trap here! Now's our chance!
And that is a Tigrex.
Easy peasy.
Super fun monster to hunt. Definitely a challenge. Looks awesome. What more can you ask for? Tigrex weapons are often in this game among the best. They have really high raw, and generally they have negative affinity, but if you can get over the negative affinity, then the really high raw can really carry them, especially when you're trying to hit critical hits. And so we'll see what the Tigrex weapons look like for Gunlance and Switch Axe, if there are any. Anjanath is another one of those weapons where it generally has higher raw and negative affinity, but because Anjanath tends to be an elemental weapon, doesn't do quite so well.
What do you need?
Because the raw just doesn't get quite high enough. So, Gunlances. Do we have a Tigrex tree? We do. And we can see that attack is 150, which is just a little bit less than the Anjanath Gunlance that we have. The affinity is -20. It's wide shelling, level 2. And it has no element, but it has blue sharpness. So at this particular level, the Anjanath Gunlance is better than the Tigrex Gunlance, but the Tigrex Gunlance does look pretty darn cool. And it's possible that, yeah, with the Rampage skill of attack boost too, the attack Rampage stuff might be really beneficial for this particular Gunlance. Whereas, I mean, I guess you can get attack boost on your Anjanath Gunlance if you really wanted to, as opposed to affinity boost. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and add this to our wish list. Hey, we got an upgrade for our Fiore Nulo White 2 with the block of ices that we got from Gasarag. Oh, I'm running low on bug parts. Gonna have to go bug hunting at some point.
Are you foraging or upgrading?
Switch axe wise, let's see. There is a Tigrex Switch Axe. It has 160 attack and an exhaust file. And that seems like a pretty good weapon. Compared to other things in the same rarity, it's probably going to have the highest attack. The Stellax Sail has 150, 140, 140. 160 is what we're looking at. Yeah, 160 attack. And so a weapon with 160 attack and negative 20% affinity, but with that blue sharpness, it can just do a lot of damage. So what the Tigrex weapons do, they do a lot of damage. Armor-wise, I expect the armor to have some eating skills on it. Tigrex is good at eating. And if you look at that, it actually matches off pretty well. So earplugs level 3 makes sense. Tigrex does a lot of roaring, so its armor would counteract that. Speed eating level 2 means you can consume your potions, your gourmet fish and stuff a lot faster, which is just a lot of fun. And then bludgeoner level 3, which makes it so that you get plus 10% of attack power when your sharpness gauge is green or lower. And so if you're using weapons that have less sharpness, basically green sharpness, you can run bludgeoner level 3 to get a nice attack boost. And that attack boost is not quite equivalent to pushing your weapon from green up to blue sharpness, but it's pretty close. And so if you have a weapon with like a big old chunk of green and you want to run bludgeoner in it, it's not a bad skill. Not a bad skill to put in for some extra attack power. So yeah, that was Tigrex. Super fun monster, super fun fight. I'm looking forward to fighting it at high rank when it's got a little bit more of a punch. Definitely another monster, kind of similar to Gasarag, where learning how it works makes it easier to fight. By a lot. Right? It can be one of those where it's like a big challenge, and then overcoming that challenge makes it not trivial, but a lot easier to handle. Alright, that's going to be it. Until next time, so long, have a good hunt.